The GeoSync booster. We've got it available for you today. We don't have a lot of time to spend on this, but Dennis, tell us what this is about, this booster.
Okay, so, sorry. I wanted to make it even easier for everyone. So just say you didn't want to go with the cleansing conditioner, and you have a shampoo conditioner at home, and it's not from us, and that's what you've fallen in love with, and that's cool, and I respect that. So, but I don't want it to interfere with the mist, right? So what I did is created a in-shower booster. It's a GeoSync booster. So basically, it will take your shampoo, conditioner, whatever you're using, or a mask, treatment, anything that's not ours, that's not acclimated to work with weather, will now turn that into, basically, it will convert your shampoo, conditioner, or treatment into a AccliMist,
right.
or an AccliBoost, or AccliCleanse. You just have to pick. Obviously, we're in spring, summer now. Right. I would get both if you can. Again, these are formulas that I have no idea when we're going to remake them again once the quantities are gone. It will definitely not be until at least 6 months, just based on ordering materials and everything else, that how much time that we need to take, especially to create what you see in front of you. You just want to go by spring, summer. Now, it's a little, these I want a little different because it's more by region, but it's the same thing. So I'm going to keep it really simple. Even fragrance-wise, it's not about a choice of fragrance. It's scented exactly the same as it is for the AccliMist.
Okay, so just like our today's special.
Yes, so the pink one, it's always backwards. There's your spring, summer. The blue one, there's your fall, winter.
Right, and so in 7 seconds, Dennis, that's all?
Yeah, it's fast.
Okay, so how do I?
Because it's a liquid, right?
So wet the hair first or shampoo first? What do I do?
So if you're using a shampoo conditioner, you're going to shampoo first, and then you're going to use this as your conditioner.
Okay.
And if you just have to use your own conditioner, that's fine. Use your conditioner and then use this last.
Okay.
It's the last, should be the last step before the mist.
And you literally leave it on 7 seconds.
7 seconds.
And rinse it out.
And you rinse it out.
So what can we expect? What are the results we're expecting?
A 98% reduction in breakage. So it will actually take your shampoo, conditioner and make it better. I don't want to sound, but I'm gonna. It's gonna make it better. A 98% reduction in breakage.
Right, right.
So it keeps in line. If you see the trend, it's keeping in line with all the other, whether it's the AccliMist or it's the geez, there's so many now. The AccliTwist, but I think that's sold out.
Yeah, and by the way, a lot of times, if you've seen anything like this, let me tell you, it's not clean beauty.
Right.
That's a big deal too, because have you ever put that on your hair and you're like...
A 98% reduction in breakage. Right. So you can see it'll come out as a liquid. I don't have water, but if you add water to it, which you will in the shower, it will turn into a cream.
Right.
So this liquid, again, it's a smart fluid. It's going to alchemize based on, hair type, hair temperature, climate. But in the shower with water, it will turn from a liquid to a thick cream.
I like the idea of this because, okay, maybe you did not buy the 5-in-1 cleanse, right? Maybe you're like, listen, I just bought a super expensive shampoo and conditioner. I'm not going to buy a new shampoo and conditioner today.
You just add a drop of this.
This is what you buy. Yep. So use your shampoo and conditioner, right? You don't have to divorce your favorite brand.
So now it will also look for moisture. So it just drawed whatever, and it probably came from what I had on earlier, which was the polisher.
Right.
So you can see it turns into a cream. So this was a liquid. You can see it, clear liquid. and with water, so now it's drawing water from my skin. And then if I go really, really hard and I get the temperature up, it will go even more into a cream.
That's so cool. It comes out literally like water.
Yeah, but it's a water. So this is now going to bondify and attach itself to every hair strand in 7 seconds. So you shampoo, condition, this has to go on prior to the mist. So this is in shower. You don't use it outside of shower. This is an in-shower treatment. Because you leave it on for 7 seconds. I have 7 seconds boost for great hair. Even if you have our shampoo conditioner, but you're using, the revitalizing one that we just launched. That's not AccliMist. So basically, this will boost even our formula to make it so that it works with weather. And every time Dennis wins a Customer Choice Award, it's because you have picked Dennis and Tweaked as a Customer Choice winner. And that's the thing too, right? Well, look, we've learned it's cooling off. Look, it's going back to liquid.
We've trusted our hair and we've seen the difference. And Dennis, you don't have to have a full lion's mane of hair because with less breakage, it means less hair on the floor, less hair in the hairbrush, and all of a sudden, even if you have very thin corn silk hair, it's going to look like you have more hair because it's breaking off less. So we encourage you to try this out. Maybe you need a brand new redo on your hair.
This is fun.
Right? Maybe you're spending way too much money at the salon and you're saying, I need to dial it down. How do I do that? This is the investment you make. 7 seconds in the shower. And you're off to a really great start.
And you can see, so basically, if you're wondering how it works, well, the fact that it's a liquid, so when you're putting it on in 7 seconds, just with your hair being wet, because you just shampooed, you conditioned, you rinse, you apply the booster, or you can bypass the conditioner even if you're using a cleansing conditioner or cleansing treatment, it's last. You put this last, you'll put it into the wet hair, you'll see it. In 7 seconds, it goes from a clear liquid to a cream. You rinse that out. You've now set it so that when you bring the mist in, it amalgamates. So
oh my gosh.
Now you're in perfect sync where nothing's going to get in the way and you will eliminate frizz like you've never seen before. And also a 98, you stop breakage in its tracks, like a 98% reduction in breakage.
I mean,
with a couple drops of this fluid, and then you bring in the mist, which is the today's special. Then you can bring in Churi, the styler, over top of that as your styling aid. Between just those 3 products.
Look at what we're looking at here,
supply.
Right? You're your own. We don't need to ship Dominic home with the products. You don't need Dominic. Dominic, everybody needs you. But I'm just saying, you're going to be your own hairstylist, your own hair artist. And I want to say something that's really exciting for me. As a mom, I can't be spending a ton of money. This is an $86 product. This is almost $90 value that we have today for $32.99 while Dennis and his team is here.
It's potent.
7 seconds
There's
of your
water.
day to get results like that.
You're not paying for any water, so you're going to add the water.
Clean beauty. So what an opportunity today, from $86 to $32.99 if you're even thinking about this. If you've seen these liquids that you put on the wet hair in the shower, guess what? They kind of freak me out a little bit because they're loaded in who knows what and chemicals. This is all clean beauty. Tweaked by Dennis Simeone is all clean beauty. So tweaked by nature. So all clean ingredients that you can feel confident in. Goes on like water. You're like, what is this? Is this doing anything? Look at what happens.
It's a rich cream with no filler.
Best hair of your life. Best hair of your life. Oh, it's so good to see you.
Casper.
So this is 093272. That is your item number on the AccliBOOST'R. So try that out today, especially if you don't want to change your shampoo and conditioner. This is your secret. We've had a wonderful time. Stay in the ordering process for that today's special and definitely get your bonus.
My hand is now weatherproofed.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I spray it all over. Bye, everybody. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Let's chat about getting some of the best deals on